Dogs took away people I loved. I never stopped missing them. Never forgot how painful it was to be alone. You can't bring your parents back, but you can break the cycle of violence that took them. Don't be a part of it, Marcus. Don't become a killer, fam. Marcus, don't do it.
So I was browsing Twitter the other night when I should have been asleep, and I stumbled upon this post. When people say Batman should kill, show them this. The best explanation to why Batman doesn't kill. Which was a panel from Batman War and Crime. The first thing that came to my mind was,
sounds like someone's posting cringe!
But turns out the person who shared this posted it ironically as a joke, and for the clout. Gotta say, I respect that, because it worked. Not bad.
So good.
But I wanted to use this opportunity to bring up something I wanted to mention for a while, and something that's on a lot of people's minds too. Can we stop using these panels to base our entire perception of a character on? Besides this panel of Batman, there's also that clip from Justice League Unlimited that I'm just tired of seeing.
Would you stay with me? I'm scared.
And who can forget that legendary panel of All-Star Superman? If you ever had a discussion online or read one between people talking about these characters, these few images always come up. Usually when they're talking about the character's morals or how they should be portrayed in other forms of media, and if they should kill or not. They're overused to the point where it's basically a meme now, and let me explain why. These images are basic, mainstream, surface level looks at these characters, and people will use them to show how the character is supposed to be. And they're usually presented in a way that ignores any other interpretations or versions of the characters. And it's really just a weak way to dismiss those versions that they don't like. Now, it's fine to have a preference for which version of the character you like the most, but they're presented as the definitive version of the character, and using it to negate all the rest is pretty narrow-minded. Now, what's wrong with doing this is not only is it negating other interpretations of the character, like I said earlier, but it also can be applied to any other version or time period of that character and could literally go on and on. Like this. If people think Batman is supposed to be grim and dark, show them this.
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
If people think Batman isn't supposed to use a gun, show them this. But the reason people stick to these few right here is because they are amongst the most popular. I'm not knocking the artists and writers who made these, they did a good job, it just sucks that now they're used to death. It's to the point that people laugh when they see it and then brush off the argument. Because if a basic, mainstream, surface level image of a character is all you got to back up your argument, then most people won't take you seriously. Especially if you follow it with, this is how the character is supposed to be. I've seen people use these images before, but I've seen them pop up more and more since Man of Steel and BVS came out. Hell, I've actually seen someone use that Superman panel recently to back up their point.
Snyder's cinematic language may not be new, but it is powerful. It's powerful enough to take this warm, hopeful character of Superman and make him feel, well, distant, unconnected to humanity.
Is this nigga serious?
A lot of people base their understanding of a character on the very few sources, stories, interpretations, and versions. Saying these are the definitive versions of Batman and Superman is like saying Adam West is actually the definitive version. And any comic or movie adaptation not similar to him is wrong because that's not how the character is supposed to be. I could be an asshole and just say, this panel wasn't written or drawn by Bob Kane and Bill Finger, so it's not who Batman is because it's not by the original creators. That's not what I'm actually saying, but you see the point I'm trying to make. It's easy to make up these basic, simple, narrow-minded reasons to why you don't like a certain version of a character, and latching onto that reason just to negate all the other ones you don't like. And these images aren't everything that the character is. They got more layers to them than that.
We both have layers.
I'm just annoyed of seeing people use the same images over and over again saying that's how the character is supposed to be. That's gonna about do it. I really just wanted to rant for a little bit about that. Does that annoy anybody else? Have you guys ever came across someone like that who just sticks to the same version of the character and say this is the definitive version? Either with these images or maybe different ones? Leave a comment and let me know. And of course, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop a like on it. I'll catch you next time.
It's powerful enough to take this warm, hopeful character of Superman and make him feel, well, distant, unconnected to humanity, not walking among us, but hovering above us.
My nigga, that's crazy. But I don't remember asking.